What is going on, everybody? Welcome to VTS Farms Day 13. And we got old Easy on the farm, y'all. He is going to be starting up his own farm today. So he's going to go buy some equipment, figure out where he wants to be. Happy Halloween to you all. Hope everyone has a wonderful and safe day today. Hoping we can find us some mowing jobs here, Easy.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, it's because it's so
Been
early
a
in the
long
morning.
week to get out on the farm.
Daz, you had to travel a long way, man. Had to travel a long way. But we're glad you're here. Gonna help you get set up. You can check out all those trucks, see which one you like. That one I'm running is definitely my favorite right now, that is for sure.
That old Chevy.
Oh yeah. But then we did just get that Super Duty update, so we got that to look forward to
Yeah.
as well.
I love that old Chevy. That's sweet.
It is, man. I just highly suggest go to, when you're in it, go to General and set that thing to manual transmission. That way you can go ahead and shift up a good bit so it's not roaring at you like you said, like we're pulling tractors or something.
Yeah.
We are also running a new reshade preset, y'all. By far my favorite so far. Really, really happy with it. Looking forward to that. Now, I do think I'm already at the shop, so that works out for us, don't it? There is a mod too with some trucks that allow passengers, so I'm definitely going to be getting that now that we're on here.
Yeah, that would be really big. We got so many good modded trucks in here, it's hard to choose from.
You already make it to the shop?
Oh, I'm just
Oh, you're just browsing.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't see you.
I'm online. Browsing online.
I got you. I left my truck up here, so I was looking for it, and I would just so happened to already be at the shop. I was like, well, that certainly works out.
Perfect. Yeah, that's the same truck I was using in my single player too. It's a different color, but can't use the same thing as you. That'd be silly.
I don't mind, man. But I also respect wanting to keep it original.
Oh, I used to have a 72 Chevy K5 Blazer with the full removable top, so it was like that same body style, but a Blazer.
Oh, nice.
Love that thing.
I just saw a video last night of a 1972 or 73 Ford, man, that literally had only had 17,000 original miles on it and had been in like a barn, shaded from the sun for years. Just brought it out. What's going on, Candle Lady? Good to see you. Happy Halloween to you all.
Hey, Candle Lady.
Oh, Easy's on here with us today. He's starting up his farm. He had to travel all the way on down to Riverbend Springs, and super honored to have him move in as a neighbor. Gonna help us out on the farm. We'll help him, vice versa. His big thing is silage, so he's gonna want to be focusing on that a lot. And luckily for you, Easy, we just planted my biggest field so far, the 9.2 or 9.3 acre farm. We got that all grass, so we'll be having a ball with that. Plan down the road is to turn one of these big fields into a cow pasture, and then link a couple of them together, make us just one big grass field, and we can turn it into silage. Now, if you want an easier method, if you don't want to go through all the steps starting out, that wooden silo next to the greenhouses on my farm, you can put grass into that and it'll turn it into silage. If you want to get the whole setup though, I completely understand that. I was just letting you know, I didn't want you getting all the stuff and be like, hang on, so this whole time I could just bring the grass over here.
I'll just throw it in a bunker or whatnot.
We will definitely leave some space for you, Candle Lady. Excited to have y'all join. Right now it's open. It can hold up to 8 people, but I will go ahead and tell y'all it's not going to be that long of a stream today. I'm going to have to dip out here. Honestly, not too long from now. Probably after 5 p.m. my time. But I did want to come in and hang out with y'all. Easy got the game. He's been playing it, testing with it. Got him the mod zip. I'm also going to be sharing that with y'all too. Everybody in Trucker Stable, that'll be coming after the stream. I'll go ahead and get that posted in there. I had to modify it for it to work for 1.14 with all the updated mods. You know how it goes. As soon as we got our mod folder set up and shared it, we got a wonderful update on the game, which I love. I'm super happy with it. We got the new dogs. We got the new feeding robot and brand. That's been super cool. Also saw that we're going to be getting Can-Am, y'all, for the Highlands Fishing DLC. Can-Am 4-wheelers are on there. They look super sweet. Looking forward to that. I know we got some Can-Am mods and stuff on King's Mods, etc., but it'd be really cool that they'll be adding that brand into the game. As well as, like, we can fish easy, so you'll enjoy this. You can literally just go fish and then sell or keep that fish right there. So it's like you can either sell it for 100, 400. You watch some of it?
Yeah. DJ come out with another video today. Everything you need to know too. I haven't watched that yet, but it's exciting.
Yeah, it is, man. I'm so ready.
All right, I'm at the shop now.
I see you, brother. Goodness, your truck is lifted, ain't it?
I was searching for the biggest one I could find.
I'm over here looking like mini-me next to you over here.
What's with your squatted truck?
It's the best part is it's not even squatted. It's just this dually bed configuration makes it look squatted. It's actually lifted though. It's up a bit. If you look at it from the front, you can tell it's lifted, but if you go to the back, it's like, hey, bud, scraping there a little bit on the bed. Can you lift this thing up any?
I don't think you can go much bigger.
I don't think I can lift it with the duals.
You can go this big.
Yeah. With the dually, it makes it trouble.
You have the manual engine. Oh, I turned all my.
You got a different truck than me?
Yeah. I got the international, but the local version.
I could tell because of the engine sound. I was like, that's not the same. I was like, did they distort that? And no worries on that.
I can't even change my own volume or nothing. On here, you have full control over that, it looks like.
For real?
I have no options. Not that I can find anyway. That's alright. I don't need the sound right now.
If you go to game settings and no, I'm leading you wrong. Hang on. General. If you go to general and go down.
Can't even get to general. It's not in my. I don't have a settings or options menu at all.
It should be. It may be hiding from you. It's underneath the multiplayer.
Yeah, multiplayer is my very bottom. I can't go any further.
Why do you save game and all that?
Probably just saves off of you.
Oh, I got you.
I forgot your stream probably can't hear me, can they?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, they can?
Hmm?
I didn't know if you could over Discord.
Yes, sir. I've got it capturing my desktop audio. So, anything that comes in.
That works. Cool. Yeah, I went with the 350 horsepower gas motor. I did.
There you go. Oh no, that's for the MB. The MB track, that yellow tractor I bought. That Mercedes one. Had to keep it realistic. That's sweet, dude. That truck looks sweet.
I like the resident.
I like that paint job a lot.
I dig it.
I need to turn you up a little bit. Because over this truck, you're not coming in, really. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Better. Alright. Talk easy.
Yes, sir. Talk, talk, talk.
Alright, that's good. This is the loudest thing I got, so. Other than this, you should be good. Now, what you gonna buy to get you started, you think?
Yeah. How probably, how big are the fields? They're all pretty good size, aren't they?
They're pretty good.
Well, a lot of the times that, like I told you, I kind of start with nothing. So usually I'll have like a batwing mower and an old small tractor, but the size of those fields, I think we'd probably be better off buying the full, what do you call it? The mower that's a tractor. I can't remember what they're called now. It's been so long.
I got you. Yeah, that's where your McDonald pack will come into play for you. I love that thing, man. It is so much fun.
I'm excited about checking it out. I hadn't looked into it yet.
It is so much fun.
Something
I love
like
driving
that. What do you think would work best for the silage? Should we do a bunker? Should we just wrap bales? Or
either way for me is fine. I've got a couple options there too. Like if you wanted to do the wrap bale and you wanted to turn into silage immediately, there's even a mod for that to where if you wrap a bale, it'll, create silage for you immediately. So you've got that option. We could do bunker, we could do bale. We've got the setup on the farm right now just for when I was starting out and I didn't have any equipment. I was like, well, I still want to get into silage because it's still a great money maker in FS25.
oh, yeah.
So, yeah, man, really whatever you want to do, however you want to work it, and set up on your deal, then I can check it out and then see kind of where I want to go with it. You know what I mean? Kind of get some inspo. Depending on what you do, I could be like, oh, yeah, I want to do that, or vice versa. Maybe change it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Because for the only thing I don't like about the silage is those big old concrete things. You know what I'm talking about? They're huge, man.
Yeah, the bunkers.
Yeah, they're huge. But maybe probably not bunker on mine. I definitely don't think I'll be adding a bunker on mine. If you want to do bunker on yours, though, I'm fine with that. And I'll even bring silage to you if you want to do it that way. I just don't like the look of it on my farm. It takes up too much space.
They do.
But yeah, if you wanted to do bunker, we could do it that way. If you want to do bales, we can do it that way. Either or.
Yeah, we'll just bail it up. I'm not sure. Well, it should be either in our mods or somewhere. I was playing on, I can't remember the name of the map, but they had a barn or whatever with the open face on it, and it was like an auto load unload, but you could put bales in there, you could put seed, you could put all your bale wrap and stuff in there, and then you just went to the icon, pulled out whatever you wanted.
Is that for 25?
Yeah.
There was some like that on 22 that I had.
It was
You can find that,
the
or
last one on the list. Was it Peaceful Farms or whatever on the original maps or whatever? I'll have to look into it. But that was super handy. So I bought some fertilizer and some seed and stuff and went over there and it let me keep it all in there. And then it automatically stacks the bales in the back and it's pretty cool.
it is neat. Now, one thing I'm trying to figure out, because my baler, man, it only wraps it a little bit, so I guess I'm gonna have to buy one of these wrappers to finish it.
Yeah.
Is that how that works?
Well,
Or is there a baler that'll fully wrap it?
go into your square balers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching your stream right now. Let's see. Get up to where you are.
You already know I want one of these New Hollands.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was looking for.
Bale twine add-on mod.
Don't see it on that one.
Brown baler.
But we can always come behind and pick them up and wrap them. But there was well, when I played the other day, there's a John Deere one that had it would do the round bale and then it would wrap it if you wanted it to wrap it, which I had the setting turned off. But
you had a John Deere one?
yeah.
Now, I've got one that wraps, but it just doesn't fully wrap. Let me show you. If you...
Okay.
Here, follow me. I'm going back to the farm real quick. Easy, easy.
Are you playing with steering wheel and controller, or how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing steering wheel and controller. See, with these bales, it doesn't, this is how it wraps them, but it doesn't wrap the top of the bottom, so it leaves it exposed.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was wondering. I don't know if that one you were talking about would just do this instead of the full wrap.
I guess I never, like I said, I never turned that setting on, so I never tried. Darn it.
Oh no. speed time up a little bit. Trying these contracts to load up for us. Time is it now? 6:44. Going. Here we go. They just refuse to give me a mowing job easy. They refuse. They just will not give them to me.
Always something. Looks like they have more contracts than they used to.
Yeah, I used to have a mod, the additional contracts mod, but it needs to get updated first.
Oh.
Guess I'll do this cultivating one. Not that big, but something. Plus I can use that new one I just bought.
I found that John Deere one. It's in the ground, but it's just instead of the
I got you. Yeah, I saw one that perhaps I also saw another one. There's that blue one. It might be for square bales, which I'm fine with, but it was saying it had like a bunker at the back to store stuff as well. It looks like it had like a full wrapper, you know, one of those built in.
The go wheel.
Yeah, that one looks like it might be what we need right there.
Yeah, that's right next to the John Deere I was talking about.
I'm not looking at it right now, but I will pull it up here in a second.
But this bale wrapper packs grass bales in oil so they can prevent the silage. So that's what we're doing.
Do what?
It says that the wrapper packs the grass bales in foil so they can ferment into silage.
Oh, the John Deere one says that?
So does the go wheel, the blue.
Awesome. Part's always tricky. Oh, and easy, just a tip, bro. If you want to get kind of like a cinematic looking camera, you'll have to zoom out, but after you do it, but if you do shift, and space, it'll zoom in. It does that on interior and exterior, but then you can kind of
Well, that's cool.
back it up a little bit to have more of, I guess you could say, a little cinematic kind of looking deal. Kind of reminds me of that mode with ATS camera, you know. It doesn't change though, so that is one cool part, is that you are in control of it when it's like this.
That is cool.
Alright, y'all. Let's see where we need to go. And we got you on that crash course, Candlelady. We're still refreshing ourselves too. It's been so long since I've been back, and that makes it even more fun, honestly. Look at that. Do need this though. Let's see. Where's it at? Where's it at? Right up here. Whoa. Oh. Oh no. Oh, no, don't do that. Let's not do that.
What'd you do?
Went under this bridge, bro, and I thought I had clearance, but I do not. Not with this cultivator. No, sir. I was like, why is the tractor lurching forward like that? Oh, camera, come on, get right with me here. Let's do this. I can't hear you.
Oh. Any better?
Try now.
Any better?
Yep, that's a lot better.
Okay. I know on like the old ones, they had two different map options. One that showed where like all the sales were and crop types and all that. Then they had one where you could select the plots of land so that you can purchase or sell. Where do you purchase and sell the land?
So go to map like you're talking about, and then just toggle between them.
Guess I don't see the toggle.
Should be at the top when you
At crop types.
there's crop types, then there's 2 arrows like at crop types.
Yeah, I see what I passed right past it. Okay, my bad.
You're all good. Just got the game, bro.
So it's marked in green, so that is your land, and not mine. So mine will be blue.
There you go. Now we're getting it. We're getting it.
Yeah.
We're figuring this thing out. How you liking the preset so far, bro?
Oh, I love it.
It looks really, really good.
I think once I do my reset, I think it'll be great.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
But I still love it.
No. Hired an AI worker. We don't want that mess. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I gotta say, I was impressed by the AI workers like plowing and stuff. I know they don't, well, from what I caught on, they don't do any of it real good, but where like, you know, a normal person would. But I did notice that they actually do the entire field though. They don't miss any of it. That's pretty nice.
No, it's truly an improvement, I can say, from the previous versions for sure.
Yeah.
Like they stick to it. They'll actually do a pretty good job. I mean, on Farming Simulator 22, I mean, they were notorious for just missing, you know?
Oh yeah.
So it is really nice for them to be doing better. And I also added, because another complaint for the AI workers is people like, they don't leave tracks, you know? And so I found a mod that leaves AI tracks, so whenever they're working, you'll actually be able to see it.
There you go. I think I'm gonna end up being your neighbor. Do you have any plans on buying 9 and 10?
So let me look real quick. Yeah, that one you're at right there, I am gonna buy for us, just because I've already got 6, 7, and 6, 7 right next to it. So I was gonna get that, but if you want it, you can get it. Let me see. 4.48 acres. If you want it, so you know, be neighbor type of deal, feel free, because you could even.
I really like the area. I mean, it's not real big, so there's not a whole lot. I mean, it would work good as like a cow farm or something, but it would work good for mowing too. I
Right.
was more so thinking about putting a house over here, but
Yeah, no, 100%.
okay,
That's what I was about to
and
say.
I don't want.
You could even put a house over there. The only thing I was thinking about, just because somebody recommended to me to make 6, 7, and 9 one field, create the field and link them.
Yeah, makes
So that's
sense.
an option for us. But
Yeah.
if you wanted to, I'm trying to think. I'm wondering if it would still work for us to do that, but you put a house over there, right? You buy it, put a house over there, and then we merge the fields together.
Okay.
Because that would make you, like, literally my neighbor. That is a good spot
Yeah.
for it.
And then I could just buy 9 and uh, or you'll buy 9, but that'll take. Then I'll be living on your property, so that probably won't work. I was just trying not to get too far away. That way, it'd be easy to get back and forth. I could go across the river. There ain't a whole lot to choose from there.
Right.
I might go visit 16. 16's right behind a gas station.
There you go. Won't have to go too far to refill or get you a snack. That's for sure. Just
Right.
walk on over. No, but
No
I'm
kidding.
wondering if we did 9, if you bought 9 and you put a house there, if we'd be able to merge the fields together. Or I would
See,
probably
I
have
don't.
to, like I'd have to own them all to be able to do that.
I think you'd have to own them all, to be honest, to at least be able to drive across them and farm them. I would bet.
Yeah,
Because you probably have to switch over to my farm to be able to do that last little piece.
right. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking about doing it that way, but that would be a headache. All right. Well, darn. I really like that spot for you.
I like the looks of the whole area. I think it looks pretty cool. But I'm still looking here. Don't give up yet.
Yeah, and I'm not set on having it, so there's also that.
Well, there's a nice little cozy home up here by 21 in the upper left. It is a little bit of a drive to you, but not the end of the world. Still only like 2 turns.
What's going on, Ray Cat? Eugene,
Beats
happy
that farm
Halloween
life.
to you.
Beats that farm life right behind the gas station.
Appreciate the thumbs up. We are doing good, just doing some farming. But what'd you get, Easy?
Up at 21, I think I may go ahead and take that one. That one's got a house on it and everything on the upper left.
Oh, you lucky
It's
dog.
more of a farm life feel to it than behind the gas station.
Let me see, is that the spot I was picking up when I drove around the map? I just want to see. I'm just going to come visit you real quick. Yeah, this is sweet over here, dude. Where you at?
Yeah, I'm kind of digging it. I'm right at the top of the hill.
Oh, yeah. This is that spot. Yeah, this is another spot I was thinking about setting up a farm. So if you set one up here, this would be perfect, man.
Yeah.
Because then it merges that in. Oh, yeah, this is sweet. You got a big driveway too, bro. Long driveway. I'm gonna have to.
A lot of snow removal.
I might have to get a better house.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with.
There you go.
That'll work nice. Got a nice little piece of land with some trees.
Oh yeah. I'm thinking about, I'm not thinking about it. I'm very confident I'll be doing it. But I want to buy that sunflower farm. You know, the one that's got the farmer's market built onto it. I feel like that'd be a super sweet one to buy down the road, you know. It's got that cool feel to it. Do that backwards. It's got a cool look and a cool feel to it. I am curious how the planting on that would work. You know what I mean? Just because I want to be able to keep that design. Because if you go to maps, especially like in season, man, oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
You can literally see it from the map menu, the design of it. And if you hover over it in construction mode, you can also see it that way too.
Yeah. Where is it at?
It is. One second, let me get it adjusted.
Oh, 42 in.
Yeah. Right now we're in November for game month. We're in April, but I've got it set to.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
But like you, I liked that one that you're getting for that same reason. You feel like your neighbors are farmers, you're set up at a nice farm base. That'll be super sweet getting to come out there and visit you.
Yeah. Let's see. How do you get to the part where you buy? I haven't gotten that option. I got visitor tag place. What in the world? You gonna have to buy it for me?
Or easy is it? Because you need to create a farm?
I don't know. Since I have my own farm thing on there, that should be all I need.
Promote the farm manager. Yes. Now, you're a farm manager. What's grant contractor?
Oh, now it gives me option to buy.
Okay.
So I'd probably be buying it for you, or did you set me as farm manager of mine?
Yeah, I'm farm manager on mine. You're farm manager on yours.
Okay, great.
And you should have all the permissions. So, I already gave you all the permissions earlier. I thought that's all I needed to do. But apparently, I also needed to get you that.
There we go.
But I won't lie, I was like, well, if I make him farm manager, will I lose farm manager? So.
Oh, yeah. Yep, now it turned it all blue for me, so we're good. Yes. That was a cheap chunk of land, 268.
Oh man, how many acres?
What's it? Only 6.62, but still a good size
Dude,
field.
that's a steal. 6.62 for 160. And I think I paid a little over 200,000 for that 9.2, 9.3. Goodness.
Yeah, I got two of them north of me, 19 and 20, that are 223 and 233. Those would be good ones for me to buy up once I have a little extra cash. That way I can just run across the street and mow them up.
Right?
Dude, that shift space thing, that camera is pretty sweet. I like that.
Oh yeah. Up here. All right. Okay, that's very off, but it's okay. Get it fixed. What? Wrong button. Press the wrong button. No, 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 no. You just gotta be careful with that. It switched it to AI worker for some reason, even though I've been on Create Fields this whole time. Okay, give me my tractor back, man. And yeah, you can use that camera easy inside the cab or outside.
Alright, that's awesome.
Really good if you need to look at something, you know, like your GPS or something like that, your information in your tractor.
I can see the use out of it. That's pretty sweet.
Build is on a little hill here.
I didn't think about it. I don't have a sleep option on my house. I can't go in or nothing.
You might have to get one of those modded homes or something. If I don't have one added,
Yeah.
I'll get it one added.
Now it's alright. I'll only be on here with you, so you'll have to do all the sleeping.
Right.
That'd be a big change for you. You never get to sleep.
No.
Figure out how I want to play this.
Man, take your time. It's no rush. Think it through. And it don't gotta be perfect either.
Not sure if I want to make my field bigger. That's quite a hill that I'm working on already. I haven't noticed yet, but when it's raining and stuff and it's muddy, does that cause any traction issues in the fields? Or?
So with that more realistic engine, yes, and you're also going to notice from the all-in-one ground textures that we added as well, the ground deformation goes deeper. So depending on the tractor you're using, as well as the field and all that jazz, will determine how dramatic it is. But man, I was on one the other day, and I mean, it was rough. I mean, trying to back up and everything, try to get the trailer straightened out, you know, it was not one to work with me. But yeah, it definitely has an effect, but it adds to it for sure. It's a lot of fun. And then this tractor I'm in right now, it's got a physics mod to it. That's been a lot of fun to mess with.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate you all. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far. I didn't even put live now on the Discord easy. It's alright.
Slacking.
Because I was rushing to get in here. Get live. Alright, looks like we're good now. I had to restart OBS.
And
But somehow I was able to keep it from ending the stream. That's first,
awesome.
man. Usually it doesn't give me enough time.
Right. Good deal. Have you messed with the carrots or any of the veggies? Or grapes or any of that?
No, not yet, just because for them you gotta have a lot of special equipment. I just haven't had it. Like the spinach and all that cool stuff. I want to check it out, but man, some of the harvesters like $400,000 or $500,000 for them. So I'm like, well, that will be later.
Right.
Sun's coming in my window just right, yo. I'm telling you, what I can't see, nothing. Man, I'm so happy that you were able to join, and we got the reshade going, and I'm so happy with that.
Oh yeah, dude. It's awesome.
I'm also glad you were able to join today too, because it got me thinking about the multiplayer name. So changed that to VTS Farms, which also led to me changing the series name, because I think that fits better.
Oh yeah. What are you using to set up all those lines and stuff?
Oh, brother, you haven't even got to mess with that yet.
No.
This is the steering assist. So you know how I don't know which button it is for you on your keyboard, but you gotta hold it down. I know that. Let me see. Let me see if I hold. Whatever you do to hire an AI worker, hold that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold that down.
Okay.
Yep, there we go.
I can't do it right now.
Yeah, you'll need to go to a field or something that you own, or a job or something. Then you can do it and toggle over to steering assist. It grids out the field for you, and then you can accurately do it.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, they had this on PC, I believe on 22, but
it was a mod though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a mod, but
yeah,
it was not on console, man, and so now that I get to use this, oh man. And two, it's also really good for streaming as well, because I can do my best to look over and chat when I'm not distracted by the views of this new reshape.
Right.
Oh, and then yesterday, dude, YouTube did me bad. The pop-out chat. You know how you've been here forever, so you know. You know how the YouTube pop-out chat used to be super, super slow? Well, it was even worse yesterday. Like, I mean, I don't know how long it was, but Silver Tiger came in, was like, hello, and then he was like, well, no hello then. And I was like, oh, snap. I was like, it must have been a while before it showed up in my pop-out chat.
Oh, man.
And so I was like, let me just pull out my phone. That's why I always end up just pulling up the stream on my phone and then just doing full chat mode, you know, to where I just see the chat of the video. Right. Well, I'm done with that job, brother. Good to go.
I'm still shopping.
There you go. You got a lot of money to spend, man.
It goes quick.
I'm telling you, it's like, oh, you started with $1 million. It's like, yeah, but have you played this game before, buddy? I bought 2 things. I'm out of money, all right?
I know, I'm just trying to get a tractor big enough to pull a plow, and it's gonna cost me almost $300.
Right.
Instead of go with the medium, I couldn't even go with the small.
My OCD wanted to get this little patch, but I forgot when you do the contracts, it doesn't let you finish it. It leaves a bit open, which for both of us is going to get a little annoying. I've heard there was something that you could do about that, but I'll have to look into it more, because I would like to 100% the job.
Right. Yeah.
Except for fertilizing. That's for the birds, man. Especially when depending on the crop, you know, you're like, I don't know where it is. But
right.
Let me see. Back to the farm. I think that's the only cultivating job right now. Let me see. You already down to 254,000. I'm telling you, it goes so fast.
Yeah. And all I got is the MacDon, and I got, which I really didn't need because it's a lot bigger than what I really need, but same time I kind of need it. I was looking at all the other mowers, and shoot, even for the Batwing and stuff, it was it would only cover like 1.2 meters or whatever, so that wasn't gonna do me a whole lot of good, and anything worth using was gonna cost me, you know, almost half of what this costed me. So just as well get it. I got that, a tractor and a plow, and a whatchamacallit, a cultivator. That's already what I'm down to, plus of course buying the land.
That's what did it for me, man. Just buying myself a good tractor, cultivator, plow, planter. I was like, alright, I'm out of money.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten to the planter yet, or the seed, or...
Deer needs to get out of my way. You better move, buddy. You will notice some new animals in here as well with that
Oh, yeah.
all-in-one texture pack. We did get that as well. Hey man, I see you. I'm right behind you, bro. You go ahead. You go ahead.
I gotta make sure I'm going the right way here. Oh, I am.
Oh, dude, this horn on this thing is awesome. You hear it?
I don't have my sounds up right now.
Oh, I got you.
Since we turned them down so I could hear you earlier. Man, that water looks sweet.
Yeah,
the trees, all the colors.
You're not using your wheel?
No. No, because then I'd have to reach around it to use my keyboard and stuff.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, my wife's got my only controller.
Oh, no. We'll have to get you another one.
Yeah, I'll get one
I gotta
someday.
get another one. I'm right there with you. Someday I'll get a new one. I've got a couple, bro, but one of them, I used it so much, it was my favorite. It's a light blue, like ultra blue though. Really cool looking. And man, I use that so much, the thumbstick, one of the thumbstick, all the rubber came off of it, man. Like that's how much I use that thing. And then I've got another one, like one of those like kind of more custom ones. It's got like the grips on the bottom of it, you know what I mean? When you're holding the controller, it's got like those little nice grooves on it, and it's got a cool design. And I still love this one, but I am excited to get a new one down the road, just to have something a little better. Because from what I know, the controllers they've come out with, there's some really good ones. But I wanted to wait in price for like those elites and all that stuff to go down, because I'm not spending however much it was when it came out. I can't remember, but it was ridiculous.
I just want a controller that'll last me. I bought the original Xbox ones. I think I bought 2 of them now, and both of them have given out on me in no time.
Well, the one that came with my Series X, I dropped it just right one day, man, and I messed up the inside of one of the thumbsticks. And I tried messing with it, and I can play with it, but it's a bit wonky. So
yeah, I remember being a kid and we used to throw our controllers all the time.
Right.
They lasted back in the day.
You could just eat that thing, no problem. Wouldn't even matter.
No, pick it up and it was as good as new.
I had friends back when I was young, man, they had a bit of anger issue. Would throw it at the wall, put a hole in the wall, then pick the controller back up. Still good. We're good. Gotta love it.
It's like they say about everything. They don't make it like they used to.
Right. See, now for me though, I gotta be honest, I never did that. I never threw my controller, I never banged on a keyboard, nothing like that. Only because, man, I'm just the type, like, I'm not trying to have to replace this. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I've seen the videos, they're funny, but...
Yeah. I used to get so mad at like playing football with people because they put a wide receiver as quarterback and then they just run circles around you. Man, that made me so mad. I had a buddy that always did that, and he'd play as the Oregon Ducks back in the day when, well, when they first started to be real good, and he just murdered me with it. I get so mad at him. Instead of punching him, I'd throw the controller.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've seen people get really worked up, especially those sports games, man. They get people.
Oh
Something
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, because people run up scores and stuff like that, and that really just gets to you. But that's a big reason why I didn't play on online games for a long time, because I didn't want to sit there and fight with people I don't even know and get
He
all
said,
mad.
listen, I know I got a temper problem, okay? I don't need
Yeah.
a random person just egging me on in the background. I'm right there with you, man. I didn't do... We've talked about this on the channel before, but anybody knew this would be new news. But I grew up not playing online. So, like, Call of Duty multiplayer, that wasn't a thing for me unless I did local. You know, like all the MMORPGs and stuff like that. I didn't have anything like that. And so when I got into online gaming, I was already in my 20s, man. Like as far as like even knowing what a streamer is. I know this sounds crazy. Like were you under a rock, Virtual? What was going on? I don't know. I genuinely don't. I don't know how I missed all of this. I don't. I didn't have any friends in my circles that, you know, talked about it. I don't know. But I didn't learn about that type of stuff until I was like 20, 21. That's when I discovered, you know, like Tim the Tap Man was like one of the first, I think. Um, People like that. And then when I learned about competitive gaming in general was when that one kid, Bunga or whatever his name is, won that Fortnite tournament and won all that money. And I was like, hold up. I was like, I need to look into this.
I didn't really ever have any friends. Well, a couple of my friends, I guess, played Madden, but I never got into Madden. But it wasn't until probably Red Dead 2 before I started playing online. And that was just too much fun to play online, so I couldn't resist.
Right.
And then I met you, so now I play online all the time, pretty much 90% of my time.
Right. There's definitely good online communities, toxic ones, you know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
everyone's got their batch, but for the most part, you can weed out and find some good ones.
Oh, yeah. Well, heck, we found, well, you found a good community members in yours, and everybody's
Oh, I'm blessed.
big gamers, it seems like, and it's going to be fun one of these days to get everybody together and play something.
Yeah, I know Reggie was upgrading his PC, was also helping Drake with some stuff, helping him
Cool.
upgrade, and then whenever he gets done with that, that's when we'll be able to link up, help him out with the mods and all that good stuff, you know, so they can join us
Awesome.
on ATS. And then Candle Lady came in chat earlier today on this stream and was saying that she'll be getting Farm Sim soon as well. So she's the last one. It was just you and her. When she was like, "I'm the last one to get," it, I was like, "Well, we're still waiting on Easy too, you know, just to make her feel a little better." Easy still is waiting to get it too. And I'm glad you did,
Yeah.
man, because you got it at literally the perfect time. That Highlands Fishing DLC is a, or the, I'm sorry, shouldn't say DLC. That pre-order is the move because you
Yeah.
get that McDon pack, you get the Straw Harvest pack for free. Everybody can get that, and then you get the Highlands
And the
Fishing
game.
DLC and the base game for the same price as just the base game. So I mean, goodness,
Right.
man, you couldn't have got it at a better time.
Well, I almost messed that whole thing up. 9 minutes, man.
I wasn't about to tell on you. I wasn't about to tell on you. But yeah, y'all, when I was talking about all the regulars in the community, when I was talking about Easy got the game, we got everything set up. I mean, literally, he got the mod folder. We we had everything. And then I said,
Even
"Hey,
loaded it.
yeah, loaded it in. We were good." I was like, "Hey, do you have no, you sent me a screenshot. You're like, "Hey, where do I get
I tried
these?"
to log in.
And I was like, man, you should just have to activate them from your Steam. And you're like, oh man, I don't have them. And I was like, what do you mean you don't have them? I was like, you didn't get the Highlands? And he's like, no. He's like, I just got the base game. And I was like, brother, look at this. And he was like, "Oh snap!" And then he was like, "What do I do? How do I cancel it?" And I was like, "As long as you hadn't played for 2 hours." And we don't know what happened because he closed it when he modded. He closed it when he went to go eat dinner. But for some reason, he was at 112 minutes, y'all. At 111,
111 minutes.
111 minutes.
Yeah.
So we had 9 minutes before his Steam refund would have not gone through. And so then he would have been out of pocket for the TLC and all the other stuff. Oh man, that was a trip. And I'm so glad because with that literally just fate just happened that way because it all just we were talking, chatting back and forth, and I was like, "Hey man, did you get the Highlands pre-order?" And you're like, "Uh-uh." I was like, "Oh, that's a problem. We need to fix that." I'm debating.
And once again, virtual saves the day.
I try to when I can. I
You
can
do it all the time. You've saved me so much.
I think we'll just. Girlfriend's still not home yet, so I think we got a little more time, yo. We got a little more, not that much, a little more. Do a little something. I'm gonna have to go to
See
an
you
AA
out there, getting all her gas out of her car, so she has to stop for gas to buy herself some more time.
You know what I mean? Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do, baby. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Definitely something I do. Lower a tire or something.
So sorry, honey.
Problem
I meant
is-
to get some. I meant to get some on the way home.
Problem is, my wife would come home. She'd go ahead and drive with no gas or a flat tire.
Yeah. You just, honey, something wrong with the car. Need you to take a look at that whenever you got a minute. You're like, dang it. I'm creating more problems for myself.
Just for a quick example, I have a 92 Chevy pickup, and my parents live out south of town about 10 miles. Well, she went out there, came back, and nothing ever said. The next morning I go to work, and I've only got first gear in my pickup. Like, what in the world? So I went back in and I asked her, I says, "What'd you do to my truck?" And she says, "Nothing." "Why?" I said, "Because it's only got first gear." And she says, "Well, I felt like it was running weird." I was like, "There's probably the transmission gone out in it. Did you hear any sounds?" She said, "No, I had the radio on." It's like, are you kidding me? Needless to say, my pickup does not have a radio anymore.
Out of spite. He's like, well, I know what I'm going to do with
the
you,
radio
buddy.
anyway, but
After
I'm
that
always
ordeal.
one of those, being in the mechanical, in automotive for 20 years, I've always been one of those that I like to drive and listen to my vehicle, so I hear every little sound and get it fixed right away type of stuff, So, oh man, I was so, not like mad, but I was just like, are you kidding me?
Oh, I could imagine.
$1,000 later, I was a little more upset, but got it rebuilt and it runs like a trooper now. It wasn't her fault that it went out, but a lot of times it'll show signs,
Right.
You get pulled over and maybe you don't destroy the whole thing, only part of it.
Right. That happens with my girlfriend all the time, man. The most recent one was I was driving her car, and and it always reminds me of this quote, but I forget it. Of like just how you could feel everything in a car. It's like, I may not be the most mechanically inclined by any means, but man, I can sit in the car and I can tell you, hey, this is not okay. And I'd tell my girlfriend, this happened for years, but I'd get in the car, we'd be driving somewhere, I hadn't been in a car in a long time, and I'd be like, I think your ball bearings are starting to get loose. And then she went to the mechanic, and they're like, yeah, you need to change your ball bearings. And then she wouldn't tell them, right? Obviously, she wouldn't tell them. She just like, hey, I just want to have them take a look at it, make sure everything's good. And we got a person we go to that he's just awesome. I mean, great on his prices. He doesn't rip you off. He tells you what's what. He'll even tell you, which is a rarity with a mechanic, oh no, you can wait on this. This don't need to go right now, you know. Instead of being like, oh yeah, I'll change it for you right now. Yeah, we should go ahead and change it. He'll be like, no, this is good. You're good for a while with this. But it'd be like the ball bearings, or I can't remember the.
When you say ball bearings, you talking like for the front end?
Yeah.
Like your hub bearings?
Right.
Type of...
That
yeah, okay.
connect to your tire and all that stuff.
Yeah. That all the lugs stick out of.
Yep. I had my buddy. How I learned about those really well is my friend and I. This is in Georgia. We were going to his. I think we were going to his girlfriend's house, something. Girlfriend's friend's house, something. And dude, we literally cruised all the way through this little town that we were in. Got to the street and went to turn on it, and his tire went underneath the truck, and so it was sitting underneath us. And I was like, oh, what happened? We got out, and sure enough, but man, they told us we were so lucky because it was already super loose. Obviously, it was just going around that corner at like 10 miles an hour was enough to break it loose. But I mean, we were just doing 55 all the way over there, so I mean, goodness, we got lucky. But he told us we'd have flipped. He's like, if you'd been going 20 miles an hour over, y'all would have flipped over. I was like, well, glad we weren't.
I had a buddy that he was a wild one. He was always speeding and doing stupid stuff all the time, and good friend. We
those are the best ones.
Right? So we're up by this little town, kind of out in the country, just outskirts of the town, and all of a sudden we get this big old thump, and the whole front end of the truck kind of does this. Well, on the passenger side, kind of does this lift up thing, and then drops back down, and we just look at each other like, uh-oh. We get out and look, and the tire's like laying on its face. The tie rod, both tie rods broke, the upper and lower tie rods, and both of them at the same time. Man, it was the craziest thing, and they didn't just break, they snapped. I've never seen it in all my years, seen them snap like that. And yeah, I bet you if we weren't just driving, you know, on the outskirts of town doing maybe 15, 20 mile an hour, we would have flipped too. This is kind of scary when that one side, I mean, I'm sure all of the whole front end come off the ground, but it was real bad on the passenger side that I was on.
Oh yeah, I could imagine, man. That reminds me with the story I was just telling you. It happened on the passenger side, and I was riding passenger. Man, I was like, what happened? I was like, what'd I do? But
right.
It's a weird feeling.
Oh yeah. It's not a bad feeling because it's not your vehicle, but you still feel bad for him.
Yeah, man, you still feel for the person, 100%.
Yeah. But it's a relief that it's not yours.
Right? Part of me feels worse though, just because it's like, yeah, I feel bad, but I know I don't feel as bad as you do right now, you know?
Right. Yeah, we got used to making sure that stuff didn't happen because we used to drive our trucks down in the river and stuff like that. So then after every time, you'd want to pull everything apart and, you know, re-grease the bearings and change the diff fluid and all that stuff. And so you kind of got used to doing it real fast. So then it was just becoming normal just to check them all the time, you know. Then you always knew whether or not something was going bad, and then that's I think where I kind of got to my listening to everything. You know, I'm not a music fan normally, so I drive in the quiet all the time, so I always hear everything. Right, then it's messed up because then I'm coming home from work and my vehicle dies twice the other day. A block
Goodness.
from my house both times. So I have to drive past my block down this main road and then come back around because I park right in front of my house. And I got to the end of the block and went to turn and it died on me. And then I had enough momentum to get turned, and then I had to stop and restart it, and then it made it around the corner, then died again. So then I had to run the codes. At least, like I said, it's like a 10-minute fix tops. Except for I can't get the connector to come off of it. But I don't get the part until maybe Wednesday anyway, so that gives me a little time to figure that issue out.
There you go. Yeah, I'm glad it's not an expensive ordeal for you, man. That's worth it.
Oh, thank you. Me too.
Nobody wants that.
Alright, finally doing some work.
There you go.
I'm gonna have to, I still need to buy a seeder and a fertilizer. I'm down to 237,601. So I'm gonna have to do some side work too.
What's cool about this, I don't know if it was a thing on Farm 722, brother, but I did see I can also give you money, so we can also give each other money.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, I can pay you for this job. That'll be super cool. I'm really looking forward to that. I've got to buy a planter, man. I don't even have one yet, but it's also because I was holding off. Because you remember when I played this, when it first came out. It's been a while now. They didn't really have many options for mods and planters, and I wanted a certain color one, but now that I'm using that MB track a lot, I just love that thing, man. It's so much fun to drive, and turning radius on it sucks, but 100% worth it. It's really a lot of fun. And so with it, I'm gonna try and match it up, you know, some yellows, some greens, that type of deal. That's why I'm not opposed to some John Deere equipment. We may even, just because I know you're not really fond of the blue, and I'm not
worried about it.
I'm not that fond of the red equipment just because I've been wanting to get out of this harvester for quite some time, and I haven't been able to. So I think I'm holding a little resentment against the color red equipment right now. I don't got nothing against the color per se. It's just the fact I've been stuck in this old Massey for a while. I'm ready to change it up. Would be nice. But yeah, man, I'm even thinking possibly go back to John Deere. I always go John Deere though. That's why I was trying to do the New Holland thing. But I love the New Holland harvesters, like we were talking about off chat, because of the yellow, right? It fits the channel. It goes hand in hand with it. So I do like that. But also makes me wonder, should I just go Challenger then? You know what I mean? Because Challenger is yellow tractors.
It's true, or some JCB.
Right? I like JCB a lot too. I love the JCB telehandler on Farm 722. I don't know if it was a mod or not, but man, I love that thing.
There's a lot of good JCBs on 22.
You know, they didn't even have a, wrong one. They didn't even have a New Holland telehandler, so I had to mod that in. I was upset about that. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, what's this?
I stayed away from the I8 stuff for you, so
I
didn't buy any Massey either.
I do. Now listen, you put whatever you want on your farm. It's just you bring like I said, bring you something that's green or yellow, blue. I don't care. Just not red.
So I don't want your help if you're driving a red tractor.
No, you just keep that over there, buddy. I'll call somebody with a green tractor. I don't need it.
I don't even like you anyway.
You know what, buddy? That's the final straw, as a matter of fact. Oh, man.
Nah, I went with John Deere equipment, so.
There you go, man.
That's kind of usually my go-to, but On 22, they had a lot of really cool old farm-all tractors and stuff, you know, the old tricycle style, single front wheels. I really enjoyed those. I think that's why I kind of started getting into it. But normally John Deere was always my thing.
Right. Yeah, man, I love that John Deere green. I can't lie about it. And the yellow, too. That, I mean, like we were talking about off stream, for anybody watching, we were talking about it. That's why we were laughing about the red stuff, because I was telling him, I was chatting with him when he was getting stuff set up to join on here. I was like, listen, no red equipment when you come help me on the farm. I was like, you get whatever you want. All right, you have whatever you want over there. I'm not gonna hinder you there by any means, but when you come visit me, don't pull up in anything red. But man, but then we were also talking about how, you know, like what our favorite brands were and stuff. And as a kid, I'll never forget seeing the first John Deere lawnmower, man. That green and the yellow wheels. I was like, now that's just too cool. But
Right.
then that just carried over when I got into farm sim, and then what had me branch off to New Holland was the harvesters, those yellow harvesters. I was like, man, that is sweet. So I got into those, and then the mods that they had for console, they had like those old school New Holland harvesters, man. Oh, they were sweet. And so that got me into branching off into New Holland. But I'm kind of ashamed to say, man, that's really about it. I usually just stick with those two.
Yeah.
And
Not wrong.
I love watching gameplay of people with the red equipment and stuff. But also my MacDom pack's red too, so that's like my one exception for my other stuff.
No, you can't fix that though.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it, so I just gotta deal with it.
I remember I want to say it was Farm Sim 19 maybe. They with the first small bale baler, and that mod there, that one was a New Holland, but it was red and yellow, and
yeah,
I've
I know
never
the
seen
one.
red New Holland. Yeah,
I know what you're talking about. But that threw me off too, man. I was like, what?
that was back
didn't know.
in my console days here. That really made me mad. That was probably one of the things about Farm Sim that broke my heart the most, was they come out with that mod on console, and I had just gotten my friend to start playing this. He always said, why do I want to go to work and then go home and farm, and you know, that same old thing. And I just got him on there, and we got him that mod downloaded and stuff. Well, I had something I had to do with the game, but I deleted that mod for something, and man, when I went to go download it again, they had taken it off of the mod list, so I couldn't even get it again. Oh, I was so brokenhearted, because like I was telling you off stream and stuff, that I always loved that part of being able to pick up the bales, because they didn't have the Superman strength and stuff like that, you know, mod at the time. So with those small bales, it made it real realistic to be able to pick them up and toss them and load them all up on the trailer, and then load them up in your hayloft. But yeah, I was so brokenhearted when that was off there before I got it back on.
I could imagine, man. I remember when I first tried that out, and I was like, man, what a game changer, because that's, I think, actually having some real life experience with telehandlers and boom lifts and all that stuff helped for sure. But the best part that helped me the most in this game is loading all like the honey and the greenhouse crops into a trailer and stuff like that, you know, especially the ones that are enclosed that open up for you, you know, and they got that sliding side, and you gotta get it in there. And that definitely helped me a lot. But man, when I saw that I could just, I don't know where this one's taking me, but we'll just go with it. I don't have the lines on right now, just for immersion. And I am noticing, for some reason, it may just be right now. I think it's because we're in multiplayer. Every once in a while, it just has a little stutter almost. I know it wouldn't do this off of it. It could also be that internet type. I need to research that too. Figure out which one's the best one to use when we're doing multiplayer. It's nothing terrible by any means. It may not even be showing up on the stream, I don't think. But
the only issue I had with anything kind of stuttering or anything was when I had to wait for a train to go by, but that was only like 5 cars long, then it was over.
Right.
But I figured that probably has something to do with me still needing to reset.
I think it's just the internet type I got. I got more than enough internet, but
Yeah.
I'm not worried about that. It's just fine-tuning this thing. But this is my first time doing the multiplayer on here, so we'll definitely get it fine-tuned and get it right. And I am honestly looking into, I'm gonna look into it a little more, either tonight or this weekend. Those dedicated servers, they're not too expensive. Might go ahead and get that. Just that way, if you wanna hop in and do some stuff on this server, you know what I mean? You could do that, and I wouldn't have to always be around. You know, that way you're not stuck to it. Also, it would be useful as more people join in. You know what I mean? That's when I definitely would like, all right, yeah, we got to get this, so everybody could use that as their farm. That way, it's not like what we talked about. You know, people having their own farm and doing a lot of their work there and doing some when we all play together. Which either way works for me, but I don't want to restrict people in that way either.
The only downfall to it is that you can come on and do your day's work, but if you know, if I got on and played all day and you didn't get to, I'd have to stop by the end of the day, so you had time so your crops didn't wither and stuff. So that's kind of the downfall about it. You know, I can switch days without you, but that's gonna, you know, change the day of the month and all that too. So if you're not on to do your crops, or I don't go do your crops or something, then you might lose out.
Right. The only thing with that I could see of us fixing that is just like to not allow the crops to wither. You know what I mean? I know that. Yeah, I know some people that like, oh man, but then you're taking away from it. But it's like, yeah, but little pro and con, little pro and con.
It is. It is. But if it's like, you know, where I don't get to play Monday or Tuesday generally, heck, you might be 2 months ahead of me by then.
Right, exactly. And so I think that's where
I'm trying to plant or harvest in December or something.
Right. Well, the good thing there is what I am planning to do is, and I don't have the crop calendar to where like you have to do it by the month that's in game. And the reason I did that is because for right now, the plan is to keep whatever month we are in IRL, that's what we'll stream in. So the fixed game month visually will be that. And so because I'm doing it that way, you can just plant, do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Because that I think matches a little better with us doing the visual month of, you know, the IRL month that we're currently in.
Right. Makes sense. I like that.
So I definitely got a solution for those little things, but I know that there are probably some other factors I haven't, you know, thought of that exist for sure.
Right.
But one good thing. My bad. Go ahead, brother. I wasn't trying to cut you off.
I was just. You're fine. I was just gonna say that's the one thing that my brother and I ran into, because he's a railroader and works overnights, and so when he's, you know, when he's sleeping, I'm just going to work. So then when I get home from work, he's already, you know, been playing for 3-4 hours, and it's like, would you hurry up and harvest so that I can go ahead and do my stuff, and or hurry the days so we can get to the next summer or whatnot. That was the only thing we had really ran into on multiplayer. And like you said, I'm sure there's probably more things out there we'll run into, but that was probably the biggest, you know, the one thing that stood out to me anyway.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's going to be separate or if it's just like how you were saying, if it's just based off my settings. But even if that's the case, this still applies. Because even if we turn the crop withering off, right, we disable that, The good part is that we're running the realistic weather, which adds moisture, it controls the yield and stuff, and so we do get a huge level of realism from that. And depending which settings we turn on, like in the wintertime, once I've held off on the snow only because I want to have winter equipment before I deal with all that mess. But it has blizzard, drought, puddles, crop fires even it added. So that's a thing.
Oh, really?
So there's tons of cool stuff you can get with that, even if you wanted to leave the crop withering off, you know. And then that way people can harvest whenever they need to harvest, they can plant whenever they want to plant. And then whatever game month or whatever's in there, however long people have played, it won't really affect us. And I think that works best just because I have been thinking about this stuff long term when we do get a community farm going. You know, that's been my goal long term since the beginning. But with that, I also have seen people that do use like those dedicated servers, right? And so it's like, well, certainly there's a way that, you know, because on a dedicated server, there's all types of work schedules and stuff like that clashing, right? And so that's when I was like, there's got to be a couple settings we can mess with here to make this more viable. And I think those couple definitely give us a good start.
Well, just like I said earlier, you got the answer to every issue.
I just spend too much time thinking about this stuff, I won't lie.
Hey, that makes you one of the better streamers, man. Always looking out for all your people and always figuring stuff out. Staying ahead of the game.
I'm trying to. I do feel like I'm playing catch up a little bit on Farm Sim. Just because, you know, like with ATS, like I knew about pretty much every mod you could, you know what I mean? One of those like, you know, really good worth and, you know, like what I could recommend. I got a couple options for whether you want traffic, you want weather, you want rain, etc. Engine mods, truck mods, you know, I got all that down. And I do feel good. I mean, we've got 120 something mods enabled right now. So I definitely, we're getting the groundwork going, but I'm looking forward to keep building this series up, and I've been having a ton of fun with it, man. Like, like we were talking about, I'm not really concerned with how well the algorithm picks us up. When it picks us up, great, awesome. When it doesn't, that's alright. We'll just hang out with our regulars and anybody that finds us, but I've been honestly just slacking on the farm sim side of things for a little too long, so that's why I've been kind of sticking with it kind of consecutively here lately, y'all. Because I want to get the series numbers back up. Just for example, y'all, Seafair had 12 videos already, right? And that game just came out early access this month. And that already had 12 live streams on the playlist. And we just reached 12 yesterday for Farm Sim. Or the other day because I didn't get the stream. Yeah. Like very minimal streams on Farm Sim just because I was worried that people weren't gonna want to hang out on Farm Sim because, you know, we were at that time we're just main ATS all the time. We hadn't dabbled in any other games at all at that point. And at the time the algorithm was not picking me up, and I was like, okay, well I need to just switch back, I guess. And so I just did ATS for a while, and honestly what happened, it wasn't that it was like, oh well, because of the views I'm just gonna stick with ATS. It was just that we started getting so many good mods coming out, because at about that time we started getting into the John Ruta, we got into all the Z mods and everything else like that, and then we were getting the DLCs at that time. It felt like we're coming out like, you know, just rapid fire. And so that kept me over there for so long. But after playing for months and months and months and months, I was like, I think we need to change it up. And that's when I did the Seafair for a while, and as promised, I said we would go to Farm Sim after we had played Seafair for a while we waited on that update. Which I do want to go back and check out for sure, y'all. I haven't even got to play it yet since they added the hotfix number 2, so I'm really looking forward to checking that out. But part of me also feels like we need to jump over to ATS as well real quick, because we have not been there in a while. You know, other than checking out that Halloween event. I hadn't finished it yet.
Did you finish your event? Oh, What do you got? A couple days left on it?
Yeah, I think, I'm not sure how long it goes for, but I don't have that much to do. I was like you, I had all the stuff, done for it, you know what I mean? But I needed a couple more deliveries. That won't take me long.
15 deliveries
Right.
part. Yeah.
I just got a couple more to get, and I will be good.
The gaming candle lady still here?
I don't know.
Well, she is. The other day when we had talked about Phasmophobia, tonight I believe is the last night where they do the Crimson Sky thing. So the last night of the Halloween deal. If you're out there, you might try it. Now's a good time.
Here you go.
That game's a lot of fun. It's really cool. Like come Christmas time, like last year and stuff, whenever the ghosts would be walking, you can hear their footsteps. It has like a jingle to it. They do some really neat stuff.
That sounds awesome, man. So is it?
They just come out with that on console too, so now it's cross-platform.
Is it? Does it have a story? What's like? I haven't checked it out enough.
No, basically when you first start up, you get like all these cheaper piece of equipment like EMF readers, thermostats, stuff like that.
Snap.
And as you progress through the game, you get more money and more experience and unlocks better equipment. So you go from like a cheap little handheld camcorder up to a big ol', you know, like almost like a movie style. And like for instance with the camcorder, when you walk into the house and stuff, you switch it to night view, and it's the only way you can see like ghost orbs and stuff. So if you see a ghost orb, you know that's the room that the ghost is in. Currently they can move.
Oh, but, wow.
Then you'll have three main things that you need to find for the ghost to figure out which ghost it is. And so like you can do ghost orb, you can see the ghost in the dots, because you put down these dots that'll you know, the ghost can walk through and you can see them. Then you got you know, freezing temperatures. If you got all three of those, it can be one type of ghost. You got, if your EMF reader goes up to a 5, then that's one of the things that you can use. But then, you know, as you up your difficulty and stuff, you can like there's one part where you only get 2 clues on what ghost it is. So then you have to kind of know the ghost so you know what kind of things they do. So even if the ghost appears, it could be any of the random ghosts. But you know, stuff like spirits, they throw a lot of stuff, you know, books, shoes, plates, whatever. If it's a wraith, you know pretty quickly because it won't walk in the salt you put on the ground.
Oh man, that is so neat.
Oh dude, there's a lot to it. It's a lot of fun. I just got a buddy into it. He's like, he wanted something that we could play together new, because we play Minecraft, but he's one of those that you know, we'll start the game at 7 o'clock at night, and by the time I get off work the next day, he's already got the game pretty much beat.
Right.
Everything built and everything done, and it's like, whoa, dude, I wanted to play. But so we wanted to find something a little different, and so since I've been playing that game, I got him into it, and then now his girlfriend can play with us, and my wife, you know, so we can play all 4 of us. You can have up to 4 players.
Oh dude, that's sweet.
And the more you got, the more fun it is. Well, it kind of takes away because there's only so many things you can do.
Right, and find
especially when you're standing there waiting for the ghost to do certain things. But yeah, you got to take pictures. I think you got 6 pictures you got to take of different things. Like you'll have crucifixes you lay out, and those will stop the ghost from hunting. But if they try and appear near that crucifix, and it burns the crucifix, and the crucifix gets 2 burns before it's no good no more. And So when you run in with all these, you know, you get like 3 pieces of equipment you can carry at a time. And so, like, you can grab like an EMF reader, the dots, and maybe the camcorder right to start off, and run in there, figure out which room it is as fast as you can. Then you get all your equipment set up, and then run back out, grab more equipment, you know. But you do, you can get videos of like the footsteps in the salt, or you can get video of the ghost hunting, or just a ghost event, or different things. You gotta get like 5 videos. I think it's 5 pictures, and 3 recordings. So like when the ghosts talk to you and stuff, and like the ghost will say like, "I'm gonna kill you" or something, but you can't hear it unless you're running the
GTA,
recorder.
YouTube. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. But there's just a bunch of small things you got to do, and then, you know, a lot of it's just waiting around for the ghost to do the stuff. But they'll walk through salt, and then you can find footprints. See with the UV light, so that's another little clue thing. You see UV, you find handprints. It's got a lot to it, and there's still doing stuff with the game. There's a new map getting ready to come out that's a diner, but they've got a prison, they've got a insane asylum, they've got a lighthouse, a couple regular houses, a couple farmhouses. But the high school and insane asylum are really tough because they got so many rooms, and I think the school's got 55 rooms on 2 floors.
Oh wow.
You're trying to run around and do all that in the dark. It's pretty tough, and it gets kind of spooky too. Of course, my game room is in the basement, and basically my dungeon. So like, I play it with the lights off and stuff, and I'll have my headset on, and then all of a sudden my wife will tap me on the shoulder or something, and I gotta go change my drawers.
Right. I could definitely see it make it more spooky that way. 100%.
It's a lot of fun. I don't get much into ghost stuff, but that game has been a blast. But yeah, that's just a quick take on the game.
Just a little quick thing, nothing too bad.
Nothing too in depth. Dude, that
I didn't want to
Mercedes
get it all
looks
to
sweet
you.
from the interior.
Oh, dude, that's why I was like, I gotta have this. It was for the interior. Man, the outside looks super cool. Because it does give me, for some reason, maybe it's just me, y'all, but it does remind me of like a roller, you know, like in construction. A little bit, and so it's kind of got that heavy duty look to it, but nice. Oh, and I don't know if you've seen this, but check this out.
Oh, that you can spin all the way around?
Yeah, watch this.
Oh, this drives both ways. Okay.
And now
That's
your let's see where we at. Oh, I'm all messed up. Now you can just drive this way, back up if you want to.
That is cool.
Then you can just put back around. You are good to go.
That is sweet. Hey, do you got stones turned on or periodic plowing or anything like that?
I do not have stones or periodic plowing on right now, or weeds or anything, but I do plan on adding weeds. I don't know, honestly, if I'm going to add stones or not. I'm debating that. I'll let you help me decide on that, but...
Yeah, I don't mind the weeds or the plowing. What else was there?
Yeah, I like the plowing just because I plow a lot.
Right. What about the lime? Do you got that?
I'm going to be adding the lime. I just wanted to find us a good mod to where we can change the color of the lime. You know what I mean? With the equipment.
Gotcha. I was kind of curious on where we were, what equipment to buy type of thing.
Right, no, makes sense, man. Very good call. I've just been honestly kind of, before I started playing again, I didn't have really a whole bunch. I still don't have a whole lot of equipment yet, as far as what I would judge as a lot of equipment in farm centers from my old games. But I want to get a planter. I want to get the lime, the weeder, and all that stuff, and that'll take a good bit of chunk of change. But I'm also wanting to get some more land here soon. But I'm waiting for them to harvest those green beans so I can buy those plots over there. Because I didn't want to have to pay for that equipment. You know what I mean?
Right. You don't want to waste it.
No. Not at all.
People in their farms and you may not know this off the top of your head, but I'm looking at the cedars and stuff right now. If it's got the green bag with the 2-leaf thing on it, that means that it'll hold any of those crops that it shows, right? And then the brown bag, I'm assuming, would be fertilizer. Almost looks like a potato bag, but with the 1-leaf plant on it.
What are you looking at? What equipment?
Cedars. I was trying to find one that had fertilizer and, would do seed and fertilizer rather than just seed.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I think there are some, but I'm not sure if they have it for the cedar or for the planter.
If I scroll down to the big Amazon, I know that one does, and where it's got both bags on it, that makes me think that it does. Well, I could probably find a good answer from just looking at the fertilizer. So fertilizer spreader bag. Yep, that's the brown bag. Looks like a potato bag. Okay, I answered my own question. Sorry.
No, man, you're all good. I don't know why I'm
Trying to
getting
get back into the routine.
No, I'm with you. I'm still getting into it too, so don't feel like you're
I want
asking
so bad
anything embarrassing.
to use the steering wheel.
Right? I'm not. Only thing I'm not happy with about the wheel is the force feedback. I'd like to have a lot more force feedback here. But who knows? Maybe one day.
Yeah.
I'm not betting on it though, I'm not gonna lie. It would be sweet though. Get all those bumps in the field, all that. Oh man.
That would be awesome.
The good thing is though, I got the same size wheel as this Mercedes wheel here.
There you go. Just need to change your center cap.
Right. Little handle. I'll get a sticky note and draw it real quick.
There you go. I don't know why I bought a planter when I could just lease it real quick.
What are you about to plant?
Well, grass. So I only need it once. Man, I know it used to be real simple. All your tractors are here, your trailers here.
That was a big thing for me because when I went to 25, I'd been playing 22 pretty heavy on console. I mean, I put thousands of hours in that game easily.
Right.
But when I got 25 and was looking at all at the shop, I was like, where is everything at? And then I was researching, like, yep, they combined this with this and this. Like, man, just leave it alone.
Right.
Definitely throw you
Just
off.
when you get used to something.
And this tractor looks sweet.
Yeah, it does.
They got a paid version for the pack, but I just got the mod. Saw a cool mod for it, recommended, so let me check that out. It's just really helpful too when you're playing with people. You know, they don't have to have all those extra DLCs bought.
Exactly.
And like
Yeah,
we
my
were
buddy
talking,
that I... Oh, go ahead.
oh no, I was just going to tell you, speaking of the mods, like we were talking about yesterday, man, I had a feeling they would, but the modders, y'all are going wild. They got all types of boats already. They got pontoon boats, they've got little cruisers, they've got all types of stuff, man. I mean, they're already getting after it, so I'm really looking forward to that here when that comes out, getting to hop in some of those modded boats. And you know it's only going to get better from here too, you know, with once they actually have them, you know, they have the game and they're playing it, they can implement those changes a little better. I was looking at some gameplay with DJ Goham and Farmer Cop. They did a little thing because they got the Highlands early access, and so man, I was checking out the cargo ship and the little boat and stuff, and a good bit of water to mess around in. Sure.
Yeah?
Not seafarer level, understandable, but it definitely
Right.
got a good bit for you. Oh, also, man, make sure you check out the interactive controls, because you can do all types of stuff with your vehicle. Like, sometimes it shows it to me. Yeah, like right here it's showing it. I can, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I gotta use my deal here. Yeah, I can add stuff on here. You can open your door up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what that's doing, but okay. That's alright. Now where we gotta take this? Down here. Up real quick.
I think it's funny how people still walk through your tractor and drive right through that.
And they act like you're not there either. Like you're coming into town, you know, you go through a stop sign, and next thing you know, somebody's coming right up on you.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't really mind, but for the stream, I'm like, come on now, do me like that.
Right.
And the turning radius on this, buddy, is not that bright, but I did put double tires on it. Narrow on the outside though, because it doesn't give you the option to do like the double full-size tire, which I'm not upset about, honestly. I'm not complaining about it. Right up here, you know.
driving with keyboard reminds me of the good old days in ATS.
I forgot to say that earlier when I was asking you if you're using your wheel or not. Because I saw when I was driving behind you, your adjustments was looking a little buttony, and so I was like, keep playing this thing on mouse and key again? But I get it. For me, I have to play hybrid, controller. I do use it's funny because I do use the keyboard for some things and the controller for others.
So I'm gonna need to get a button box for this and for ATS.
Yeah, I got it
control stick and
configured on the sim dashboard, but
yeah,
for the most part, I just end up using the buttons and stuff like that. I do like it because it's coming from console, right? Like even getting to press the keyboard to dump it and stuff. That's like having a button box to me. So I do enjoy that part. What is it talking about? 98% harvest. Well, how much is left in this? Well, buddy, I don't know what you want. That's everything. And I even got more than what it would even require us, so. I'm not sure. Not sure what it wants from me.
This must not be mine.
I'm not sure, dude. Not, on the take.
Oh.
Well, my trailer's empty. I got nothing for him. He's wanting more than he's getting. I don't know what to tell him. I'm wondering if it's that realistic weather mod, man. Messing with his yield, I hope not.
Right.
I just had to cancel that, man. I don't know. There was nothing left on the field. There was like one little bushel. Soybean, but I wouldn't say, it would get us up that 3% that we needed. That's for sure.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna have to take, that realistic weather off, possibly. Or it's just a bug on that field, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Be right back. I'm gonna check something.
No problem. me know when you're back, Virtual. Please.
Oh, my bad, man.
Oh,
I've been back.
you
I
were.
just drove the truck all the way back to the farm.
Well, I seen you were driving, but I thought maybe you just said you were talking to your girlfriend or something.
Yeah, I am muted. I was muted though, cause my
Oh,
girlfriend did just pull in, but I did forget to
oh
tell you I was
okay.
back. So my bad on that. That's why I was like,
No
oh, my
problem.
bad, man. I knew you could probably see on the stream. You're like, is he good? Is he available? What's going
I
on?
didn't want to bother you, but I was gonna ask you, what I don't know what button I pushed, but
Hmm.
now I can't see any of my buttons. Like I can't see the little tractor in like the upper left, like yours has. It don't tell me what buttons do what. Any
Oh,
idea on what I might have pushed?
yes. Hit F1.
F1. Nothing.
Okay, okay. If you don't see that, then I know what you did. Hit the equal sign.
Equal. Ah, there we go.
That's a
Thank
mod I
you.
added. Yep, that's on me. I forgot to tell you about this. So if you want for like super immersive gameplay, you can hit that equal
Mm,
sign and that gets rid of the HUD because you know how you can disable, in base game, you can disable the help menu, right, to where it's just a little
right.
tractor in the top left. But the date, the time and all that stuff as well as your speedometer here, that stays, all the
Okay.
time. And so I looked for something to get rid of that just from when we want, to kind of just have it really
Mm,
immersive. I can toggle it off.
God. There you go. I was just like shooting, trying to run through my head what buttons did what. It's like I'm not ready for this yet.
Right. And then too, we were messing around with the keys trying to figure out what the push to talk and everything else was, so that wasn't helping
Right.
us either.
I think when I was messing with the, I did the 2-shift and space thing, and I think when I started to get squirrely on the road, I must have somehow hit that or something, but I don't know how I hit the equals. But thank you, that solved that problem. See, you got all the answers, my friend.
I feel like you're gonna set me up for failure. You keep saying that easy. We're gonna have like an ultimate mess up soon. I'm just
All
playing.
right, I'll quit. I'll
Right.
quit.
No, but I do appreciate it, man. I really do try. Whether it be just helping friends, people in the community, I really do like to try and make it a little better. Same thing with like the preset. I was saying reshade in my head, reshade presets. That's
Mm.
why I came out preset. But that's why I put the new preset in there, so people can use that if they, like the way it looks. I really do, as well as I do also want to tell you before I wrap up on stream too, just for anybody else watching, for the dynamic vibrance, if y'all are running an NVIDIA filter, this particular reshade preset, it does recommend to use the RTX dynamic vibrance intensity at 40, saturation boost. They had it at 49 out of 90. Easy. I've found 40 and leaving the 90 there is kind of a good sweet spot for my monitor. Obviously you can play around with that. That's going to vary between monitor to monitor, but that's one that I found that was pretty good.
None. Yeah, I haven't gotten the NVIDIA filter, or I haven't brought up the overlay and messed with it yet.
Oh man, you're about to be looking at a whole new reshade in a minute. I'm telling you, it changes it up big time. Not
I'm
like
just trying to go.
anything crazy, just super.
After I got all screwed up on that preset, messed it up real bad, then I'm like, man, I think I'm just going to do one thing at a time.
Right.
So I wanted to see what the game looked like this way, and then, now I reset it and kind of see and just kind of keep working at it. But it's just been awesome to get on and play today.
Man, same. I have had a blast. I don't want to go, but my girlfriend did just get home, and so I know I'm pushing it already. But truly, man, thank you so much for hopping on here, hanging out with me, and that pixely
Sure.
thing's happening to me now here at the barn. I see it happen more here at the barn than anywhere else for some reason. Let me go check out the grass real quick before I wrap up. No, seriously, I really do appreciate you all for hanging out. I cannot thank y'all enough. Thank you so much for all the likes. We're up to 9 likes, including mine, makes us 10. I do like my content, okay? That's alright. But with that, Huge shout out to our channel members at Gaming Ain't Easy, who's playing with us today, at Gaming Candle Lady, at Reggie the Bodyguard 1986, at Drake Sullivan 2962, at X Crossy Plays X, and at Twolf_Gaming. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you again to Candle Lady and Drake for rejoining. I know I sent y'all a message about that in the Discord, but I want to give y'all a shout out to that as well, because the memberships did get paused for a little bit while I went through another verification threshold, but should be good. I did just get another email last night for my ID and other documents, so I'm really excited about that, man. Gonna get that uploaded, and then the last one is the mail. They'll send me something in the mail. I'll put in that PIN code like I'm some special ops type of person, and then we'll be good to go. But seriously, y'all, thank you so much for being you. Easy, it was a pleasure getting to finally get on here on Farm Sim together. Man, we've been waiting on this for a minute. But we'll definitely get some good playtime this weekend for sure. Also just found out they are having a concert across the street. I kept hearing music, bro. I was like, nobody's playing music around me. And just because I haven't been in the living room. And Alice came on, she said, honey, there's a concert, there's a stage and everything across the street. And I was like, oh, sweet.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Well, you go have fun, and God bless everybody. Have a safe and happy Halloween. You as well, virtual. You guys have a good night, and we'll see everybody maybe tomorrow or something.
10-4, oh yeah, we'll definitely be here tomorrow. I don't know if I'll be here later tonight. We'll just play that by ear. That would just be like an extra bonus, awesome fun time for me. But we will see. I'll let you know. But again, man, thank you so much, and I will catch y'all later.
All right, have a good night, everybody.